What is up, everyone? Welcome back to some more with Roleplay. My name is Matthew, and welcome on back to Happy Tales Dairy. Oh, it feels good to be back on this map. I have not kept up with the last video since I posted it. I had some other projects I was working on this weekend while I've been off, so I haven't kept up with the video, or if anybody's commented, I haven't seen your comments. Um, so, anyways, I'm back on Happy Tales Dairy. In the last episode, we got the drama, man. We got the drama llama there, with Nick's unfortunate illegal dealings in his lawn care business. And now he's hiding out, or supposedly hiding out. I don't really know. So, anyways, so today was the auction. Well, earlier yesterday was actually the auction, late afternoon. Yesterday was the auction. But I did buy a few things. I'm not going to tell you what I bought. We're just going to go up there and see what I got later. That's why I got this trailer on the back of the truck today. Because, yeah, we're going to go see what we got later. We're going to head up to the farm now and do our morning farm chores. And then we will probably, I don't know if I have a bucket for the skid steer or not. I can't remember. So if I don't, I'll probably have to run up to the shop and get a bucket. Buy a bucket for the shop. But that won't be no big deal, I'm sure. So you might see a few changes today. As I added in a mod over the weekend called Realistic Livestock, where it gives my livestock numbers and makes them feel kind of more realistic, I guess. So, like, for instance, now our livestock can die from low health and things like that, so we have to keep them healthy at all times. So that's a new mod that I added in over the weekend while I was off. I really haven't got to play much on the server since I've been off. I just what's important there? Well, server. I say server. It's not really a server. I haven't got to play much on the map while I was off last weekend, because I had other projects that were going on, other projects that are coming to this YouTube channel. Hopefully next week we will start seeing the new projects, as long as everything goes good this week, which I think it will. So far everything's gone good this week for that. So let's get up in here and feed these girls this morning. You can always see they're up by the gate just waiting to be fed. It's not a complaint that I have with this map is that sometimes the triggers are off. I don't know if it's just a version of the map I'm playing on, or if it's the map itself. Yeah. I woke up this morning. Get out, the girls woke up this morning. So we got food going in for these guys. I gotta get a mixture mixed up for the heifer barn up there so I can get it dumped in. That's why I brought the skid steer down this morning. The heifer barn has a bull in it now. We put a bull in it a few days ago. We got a little calf bull that we put in there. Good little guy. Come on, move. Okay, or just lay there. Yeah, why not? Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna run that cow over. They're not smart enough to move. To get ran over. Yeah, you've been fed. Don't worry. I probably need it on the other side, actually. Go over here and flip this around real quick. Alright, let's get this thing loaded up with some bells here. I don't really need my lights. It's daybreak. Now, bear with me. My skid loading skills are probably not what they was before. Ah! Oh yeah, right straight on. Alright, let's get back up in here. Throw one on the ground here. Whoop. That dropped in there. Let's see if I can get this on the first try. Maybe? Oh yeah. Look at me go. Ah! Get in there, get in there. Oh, is it just grass? You'll see our next project for the day over there. That's why I need the bucket for the skid loader, because I gotta clean this pin out. I don't think I see the bull in there. He's in there, I know he is, I just don't see him. He's a little calf. Alright. Got those girls fed today. I'll bring the tractor back down this way. Yeah, I bet I don't have a skid steer bucket. there one for the skid steer? That's 700, that's 2,000, that's 1,200, 1,285. Let's go to the Bobcat shovel. Ah! What was that? Okay. Hitting buttons there. Alright, let's bring this up here. Let's go down to the shop. We'll talk a bit about stuff going on. There's some more drama llama going on, you know. So we'll talk about that on our way down to the shop to get some stuff, because yesterday was eventful, that's for sure. That is for sure. Alright. Head on down to the shop here to go get our buckets that I need so I can clean out the pin. But anyways, yes, so as I was saying, it's been a drama day. So yesterday, you know, we all were around and about, and so we went over to, you know, the auction yard. Of course, Nick's business is in trouble. You know, the illegal paperwork that he's been doing this week, or you know, since he's owned his lawn care business. So he renamed his lawn care business to True Blue Lawn Care now. That's the name of it. It's totally supposed to be a total legitimate business, he says, but you know, you don't know. I don't think it is, but you know, hey, he says it is. So, anyways, so he's still kind of hiding out. There is a federal investigation on him now. So it's no longer in the sheriff's hands. It's actually out of the sheriff's hands now, and into a guy named Special Agent Roger, who has been poking around and talking to people, including myself. And the farm, he did come up and talk about to the farm. So they are currently, they're not like, there's no arrest warrant or anything out there like that for him. He's just being under a federal investigation, basically. But you know, if they suspect that what is true, then I'm sure that there will be a federal warrant out for his arrest, which will probably be served by the sheriff's department. But anyways, so yeah, so right, so that happened. So you know, his shady dealings caught up to him. Now he's battling legal trouble. He's hiring lawyers. He's battling some legal trouble. Has a federal investigation out for him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the big story has happened. The big conclusive has happened, right? So, Nick got drunk one night about, I don't know, a week ago, I would say. And there was a new lawn care business that moved into town called Green's Lawn Care. Very nice people, very nice couple, very sweet, nice people. Well, Nick had the audacity to go over there and tell them that they mowed like crap and they were idiots and they're stupid, and so yeah, so I guess they decided to show up, Nick, and started cutting lawns and was magnificent. And now there's literally a turf war going on between Nick's True Blue Lawn Care and Green Lawn Care. Um, that's right, you heard it, a full-on turf war. That's right. They have been stealing Nick's. They've been stealing Nick's people. Nick's been stealing their people. Um, of course, they stole more Nick's people than Nick stole their people, but still, um, there has just been all kinds of stuff going on. Nick poured sugar into their gas cans one day to like mess their lawnmowers up. All caught on camera. All their CCTV camera that they have down at their houses caught it on. But anyways, um, but yeah. So I mean, it doesn't. He's still Nick's still out mowing lawns, completely drunk. Um, that warning did not go well with the sheriff. He warned him not to be doing that, and Nick pretty much just kind of laughed it off, I guess. Um, my God, why is it so loud all of a sudden? I don't. Let me turn down my headphones. Anyways, so yeah, so this has all kind of happened, and stuff's been going on. You know what? I am just going to bulldoze through all this and just because I want this stuff. I may be seeing a calf. I believe we have a little calf. Let me see. Excuse me. Oh, that's the bull. That's my calf bull. Hi, baby. Oh, he's a cutie pie. So yeah, so anyways, so we've been dealing with, the turf war rivalry, Nick still mowing drunk, legal troubles. I mean, this man has mounting bills added onto him. So bad amounting lawyer bills added onto him that now basically he is like representing himself in court, and trying to go that route. Not saying it's a bad thing, but just saying that that's how much legal trouble he's currently in. But that's not the end of it, folks. No, that's not the end of it. He shows up yesterday to the auction. Okay, the man has the audacity to show up to the auction, knowing that the whole town pretty much effing hates him at this point, right? The whole town pretty much dislikes him at this point. Of course, John being John, loved the man to death. Man is not gonna pass up on somebody bidding at his auction. So, of course, he lets him bid in on the auction, and he won the razor that was there at the auction. He won that razor. People were highly upset. People were yelling at John. People were throwing money down at John. It was basically an entire hoop show. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, so it's been a really interesting day yesterday with everything going on. And of course, it's been a whole interesting week with everything going on. I'm gonna finish this up later because we're gonna head down now to the auction yard and go pick up my goodies so you all can see what we got. But yeah, so this all happened and it's been crazy, absolutely crazy. Brandon at the gun store showed up. Matthew Choate from Matthew Wheels and Deals showed up down there. Matthew from Wheels and Deals actually beat the crap out of Nick in the parking lot after the auction. Yeah, I'm not kidding you all. It has been insane, the things that are going on. I don't get it. I mean, Nick's not a bad guy. Not a bad guy at all. He's done some shady things. He's, let's be honest, he's the town drunk, but he has his problems and he's working on it. And yeah, so it's been an interesting adventure. I don't know if Nick's True Blue Lawn Care is gonna survive here with what goes on. If it's what all is gonna happen, but I'm not caught up in the storm. Luckily, I haven't been caught up in anything yet. The farm hasn't got caught up in anything as far as going on. I mean, other than people coming out and speaking to us, but other than that, not too much from there going on. But yeah, it's been it's been a crazy, eventful time. So, um, gonna hope that everything goes okay, and I'll point you guys to the direction when we actually show up there. Alright, you guys. Welcome. Woo! Come on, baby. Get going. Okay, there she is. Alright, so we'll pull in here real quick. There's Nick's house right there. That's where Nick lives. So, looks like, yeah, I bet Nick mowed this for John, because I can see grass laying on the ground. There's Nick's trailer. Oh, looks like he got the Ford tractor too. I didn't even know he bid on the Ford tractor. Alright, so here we are with my stuff. So what did I get? What auction stuff did we get? Let me walk you through what we got here. We did get the bulldozer. I was so excited to get this thing. I paid a little over 10K for this, which I thought was a little high, but I really wanted it, so I was okay with it. Crank this pony motor up here. Oh, she just sounds beautiful. Get her moving here, get her going. I am on the lookout for the bulldozer blade for this. I didn't have one, and it didn't come with one, so I'm hoping that there is a bulldozer blade that comes with this, or I can source one out. I have been looking on eBay quite a bit, but I haven't found one yet. We also picked this bad boy up, this feed truck. Super excited on that purchase. And then we also got... Did you get anything else over here? Nick did end up winning this Mack truck right here. He won this Mack right there. So, that was nice. Trying to think of what else I picked up. I got that, the feed truck, the bulldozer. Did I get anything else? That might have been it. Oh no, actually I got this, the GMC pickup truck. The Denali HD, that's what else I got. So this is a gift to my good friend of mine. He actually gets this truck. So I'm not keeping this truck. I am going to go ahead and load it up here on the thing. And put my ramps up here. Alright. Show my ramps are up. My vehicles are up there. Everything looks good there. Let me go in here and pay John, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, you too, John. You have a good one, man. Alright, we paid John. So now we're going to head back to the farm with our goodies, and then we'll probably end the episode there. You think my pickup can pull this? You think it's going to be too heavy? Nah. She's got the power. She's got the power. My Dodge Ram's got the power. The 5500 is unbeatable when it comes to things. Unbeatable when it comes to things like this. The 5500 was made to pull, that is for sure. Alright, so we're gonna head on back to the farm. Like I said, I did find a dozer blade on eBay. It's about a 5-hour drive from us. But it supposedly is supposed to fit this bulldozer tractor that I got behind me. It's technically a tractor, but I'm going to consider it a small bulldozer, which I think will be very handy on the farm. Uncle didn't really think so. He didn't care much for my purchases, but he sewed the Massey, so he was okay with that. He sewed the Massey for... actually, he sold the Massey to Nick. Almost forgot about that. And it got bidded up really high. I think it sold for like $42,000. And John, of course, took a 5% tax out of that, and then Uncle got whatever was left after his production. So um, he ended up with quite a bit off that little Massey that we sold to Nick at the auction. So, and then Nick bought the little Ford tractor too. I didn't know he bought that actually. That was sold from the neighboring farm up the road from us. Um, actually, so I knew that tractor was in there. All right, we're gonna pull up over in here. We're gonna go to the play shed, as we like to call it. This is where we keep all of our toys, all of our, four-wheelers and things like that. So I have to get my friend's pickup truck in here so they don't see it when they come over this week. They're flying in from New Jersey, so I think they're gonna be really, really excited. I think she's gonna really like her pickup truck that I bought her. But yeah. Actually, let's move the four-wheeler over. I know y'all haven't seen this thing yet. This is our little 450 that we like to ride on sometimes. I go trail riding on this thing. That's why I have the trailer in here, because I'll hook it up to the trailer. I'll hook this trailer up to my truck, and then I'll take my 450 out and ride around with it. So I have a lot of good times with that. Perfect. They won't even know. Oh. They'll probably know, but it's okay. It's their gift anyways, so. Come on, pony motor. Kick over, kick over, kick over, kick over, kick over. Kick over, baby. Oh, yes. Ooh, that didn't sound great. Yeah. There might be a grinding in the gears there. I had to look that up. Hopefully that's nothing major. Man, there's an awful grinding. I didn't notice that. Alright, so she's here now, back. I'll get a winter cover for her, put a winter cover over her so the engine doesn't get cold or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for coming in, enjoying the video. I hope you all like it. If you want to keep up with the drama llama of Nick and Green Lawn Care, see who wins that turf war. Let's see who wins it. Voting for Green Lawn Care, but Nick might win it. You never know. See if Nick goes to federal prison for 26 years. That's the indictment right now that they're trying to get. Or if you just like these videos and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Don't forget to turn on that bell icon so you're notified of when I get another video, when one of my videos comes out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you all. I appreciate every single one of you all that have subscribed. We have gained up a few subscribers since the last video, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited we're getting more subscribers. And anyways, guys, so I will see you all on the flip side. See ya.